Series builds the foundation of the Klein Oak Panthers. Leading the Panthers on the field tonight are future Panthers Skylar Robinson, Luke Merrill, Tyson Carpenter, Max Dykes, Jure Wall, and Jason Williams. Presenting our nation's colors is the Klein Oak ROTC.
Testing.
U.S. flag, Melanie Marquez. Texas flag, Angelica Torres. U.S. rifle, Sierra Solano. Texas rifle, Daniel Colmenares. And now,
Testing.
ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats as the Klein Oak Panther Marching Band plays our national anthem. Your captains for tonight's contest are for Klein Oak, number 4, Cortland Gillum, number 6, K.C. Vidito, number 12, Martin Osario, and number 56, Connor Cooper. The captains for the visiting Port Neches Groves Indians are number 9, Connor Bailey, number 43, Isaac Urastegi, number 74, Jackson Christian, number 94, Jonathan Hernandez.
Testing. Test. I can hear, yeah. Test. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Klein Oak Memorial Stadium. Seats filled to the brim at near max capacity here for the Week 1 matchup between the Klein Oak Panthers and the defending 5A Division II Port Neches Groves Indians. I'm Caden Lunsford, joined in the booth by my friend Clayton Profit, and joined on the sideline by Marquis Gasson. The Indians come into the game coming off a 15-game win streak. On the other hand, Klein Oak comes into Week 1 looking for a reset. As it's been obvious, they've been on a downhill trend and look to shake things up and make a statement. Two teams with great coaches, Clayton, and great goals, and are very well coached.
Two different coaches from both sides. Klein Oak led by head coach Brandon Carpenter, high energy, the other side has found success coming out on top.
The Klein Oak Panthers start on defense, last year going 4-6 and missing out on the playoffs for the third year in a row, and they look to make a run at the playoffs for the first time since 2020. Bailey and the Indians on the field for the first time on offense, hands it off to Blair Chatanier. And gets the run up to the 31-yard line, just a gain of 2. Blair Chatanier. It's going to be a lot of him this year with the departure of Isaiah Wynn. His backup backs are going to be Abel Jaman and Tyson Henry. Two receivers to the far side and none to the near. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Chatanier again. Chatanier right behind the guards. Gets up to about the 35-yard line before he's brought down after a gain of 3. Matute checking out and Neeb checking in. Neeb and Nunley, the receivers to the near side. Speaking of Nunley, a great year last year, around 739 yards and 11 touchdowns with 75 receptions. So expect those numbers to go all the way up with the departures of Shea Adams and Noah Washington. Nunley motions in, but we'll get a flag before the play. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense.
False start is the call on the ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. Third down, 10.
3rd and 10 now for the Indians from the 30-yard line. 2 receivers, Ketchum and Neeb to the near side, and London Nunley to the far. Blair Chatanier, the running back, to Bailey's right. Bailey gets a snap, hands it off on the draw to Chatanier. Chatanier tries to get to the outside, breaks a tackle, gets up to the 35-40, steps across the 40 for a first down, Indians.
Blair Chatanier on 3rd down, getting that big play, moving the chains.
Take back the first down call. Looks like they're going to call him just short, 2 steps before. It's going to be 4th and 2 from the 38. Indians realize the bad field position and decide to send the punt group out for the first drive of the game. Quick 3 and out for the Klein Oak defense. Definitely the goal. Trying to recognize the run as quick as possible is going to be smart for any team, as, like we said, Indians are going to pound it. London Nunley to punt for the Indians, kicks it back to around the 30. Fair catch made by the Klein Oak returner.
Number 6, Chris Diaz with the fair catch for Panthers. Flag on the play.
As the Klein Oak offense makes their way onto the field, they're going to be led by quarterback number 12, Martin Ozario. Ozario, the first-year starting quarterback, as last year their quarterback headed to Kennesaw State. And they are also led by running back Jacob Everson. Returning running back is going to be key for them, as they're going to give the ball to him a lot and expect him to run lower his shoulder, very hard to bring down. So Indians are definitely going to have to wrap up, as maybe a size disadvantage this year for the Indians, which is hands it off to the back, Rhodes. Rhodes gets up to about the 20 before he's brought down after a 1-yard gain.
We're going to do a lot of that this game, getting a lot of people. It's going to be hard to tackle one-on-one. Let's talk about the secondary here. Very new crew out here, as the only returning defensive back is Travis Cobb, as Will Poole, Reed Richard.
As Ozario makes the pass out to Vedito. Vedito gets the catch and brings it up to the 25 for a gain of 4.
Number 6, brought down by number 10, Travis Cobb.
Owen Regale being subbed off for number 11, Trey Robinson. Klein Oak likes to run a lot of 2 running back sets. You've really only seen 1 here and there, and a lot of receivers, but I say just clearing out the front 7's a big goal for them and opening up space with PNG's big guys up front. Hands it off to Vedito again, but Andreas Fuentes and Jonathan Hernandez there to clobber it up on a 3rd down stop.
Big guys up front, Jonathan Hernandez, as he was one of the players to watch out here, including Jackson Christian and London Nunley, but Jonathan on the defensive side is an animal.
4th and 5 now. Klein Oak sends out the punt group. It's going to be number 39, Luke Gibson, on the punt for the Panthers.
Both teams going 3 and out here, as I was expecting this to be a very high-scoring game. Not the start I was hoping for,
Luke Gibson kicked for the
but still a great stop by PNG.
Looks like London Nunley back to receive the punt. A low snap. Joey Ladiolis gets back there but can't bring it down. A low punt and stop made by Travis Cobb. The Indians will have very good field position at the Klein Oak 25-yard line. 25 yards and a new set of downs for the PNG offense. Some great room to run the ball with here, huh?
Most definitely here with big dog Blair Chatanier. Runs like a madman, especially if you only need 25 yards here. Feed him the ball, especially in the red zone.
25 yards, pretty easy whenever you have a line of Jackson Christian and Aaron Wolford on the outside, Bryson Lofton and Parker Ferris at the guards, and then Mikey Wood leading it all at center. Chatanier, the running back, to Bailey's left. Bailey gets the snap, tosses it out to Neeb on the outside on the bubble pass. Gets up to about the 20 before he gets stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of 3, a 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Good gain of 3 there. It'll be 2nd and 7. Looking to see the run with Chatanier here.
Runs him out of bounds.
some slot receiver look for Neeb, as him and Ketchum will trade here and there. Trent Ketchum, the first-year varsity receiver for the Indians. Him and Neeb again trade spots, but really just London Nunley sitting on the outside. Chatanier gets the handoff right up the middle, gets brought down around the 15-yard line. Looks like he's going to be just short of a first down, 3rd and inches here.
Great job by Chatanier last year. Every single time he gets tackled, he always falls forward, getting that extra 2-3 yards, enough for the first down. Here it's 3rd and short. P&G stacking the right side. Looking to see around with Chatanier.
A 3rd and inches for the Indian. I-form formation, the first time we've seen this in a long time. Here comes Bailey under center with the snap. Hands it off Chatanier. Chatanier right up the middle, bounces off one of the guards and gets up to the 12-yard line. First down, Indians.
There'll be a fumble on the play. Takes it back to the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Klein Oak.
Looks like number 4, Cortland Guillory, just snatched the ball from Blair Chatanier and brought it 80 yards back to the house for the first 6 points of the game for the Klein Oak Panthers.
Wasn't sure what happened there. I thought Blair Chatanier had that first down. I guess the ball popped out the last second. A scoop and score.
Looks like it just popped right off of one of the O-linemen's backs, and Guillory was just there for the catch and brought it back to the house.
Yeah, not a great start here for Blair with that fumble, as Klein Oak looks to go up 7-0.
On to kick for the Panthers, number 39, Luke Gibson. The kick right down the middle. The Panthers go up 7-0 after the fumble recovery on defense.
Yeah, P&G not executing there with the great field position. Starting at the Klein Oak 25, got down to about a 3rd and 3. Got the first down, but the ball popped out. Just very unfortunate for the P&G Indians.
Number 6, Chris Diaz. And number 27, Tyson Henry are deep for the Indians. Number 39.
Here comes Klein Oak's kicking group. The kicker, number 39, Luke Gibson, on to kick it away for the Panthers. And back deep for the Indians, number 27, Tyson Henry, and number 6, Chris Diaz. Gibson with the signature pooch kick up to the 25, caught by Chris Diaz. Chris Diaz tries to take it back up the middle and gets brought down by the first initial tackle at the 30, a first down for the Indians.
P&G's first 2 possessions on offense did not go their way, as first one went 3 and out. Second one, as we just saw, was the scoop and score by Klein Oak. Looking to go out there with new intentions.
First and 10 from the 32-yard line. There's P&G with 2 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far. The first look for running back Abel Jamon. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Jamon. Jamon right off the tackle, but gets brought down by number 29, Zachary Rousseneers.
Abel Jamon, the backup running back here, as Blair Chatanier taking a break after that fumble. It's good to see Jamon out there. Definitely has a great ability to run. He reminds me of Isaiah Wynn.
Definitely some Isaiah Wynn potential, and the senior running back, Abel Jamon. Same formation here for the Indians, 2 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far. Bailey gets the snap, steps back, looks downfield, Looks like there's going to be another false start penalty on the Indians.
Yeah, that's not great. 2 false start penalties here in the first 6 minutes of the game. It's definitely not what we were looking for the PNG Indians. Maybe just maybe the nerves getting to them, as they definitely have big standards to hold themselves up to with being the state champions.
Ball was spotted at the 29-yard line. 3rd down, 13. Check that, 2nd down.
Second and 14 now for the Indians at the 29-yard line. Heavy set with 3 fullbacks near the right tackle. Bailey's going to head it out on the stretch to Chatanier. Chatanier cuts it back upfield, met by the D lineman number 90, Emmanuel AJ.
Definitely not what we were looking for on that play. I think the play was designed for Chatanier to hit the outside, but had to cut it back in. Great job by Klein Oak containing Blair on that outside. Definitely see a pass here with 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 from the 30-yard line. 3 receivers on the field. London Nunley and Jay Sneeve to the near side, and Trent Ketchum to the far. Fullback Layden Williams to Christian's left. Running back Blair Chatanier to Bailey's right. Bailey, fake snap, nobody jumps. Steps back, rolls out to the outside. Caught by London Nunley on the sideline. Catches it over number 6. It's going to be a 1st down, Indians.
Great job there by London Nunley. Toe tapping, just doing a great job. It gives me flashbacks to last year. Connor Bailey, London Nunley connection there. Usually on the sideline, just like that, all throughout the playoffs last year. We're going to see that a lot this year with Connor Bailey and London Nunley.
Great ball and an even better catch right there by London Nunley. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. One receiver to the near side, one to the far. Bailey in the gun formation. Gets the snap. Rolls out to the left side, looks downfield, nobody open. Sees Matute over the middle. Matute jumps in, no catch.
Just missed Matute for a big gain. I see there was a lot of green grass ahead of him as he was wide open.
And for a play break, we'll send it down to Marquis Gasson.
Hey, sports fans, we're down here. And the band is yelling loud and playing. The fans are ready for the season to start.
Thank you, Marquis. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Chatanier. Chatanier right up the middle to the 49-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and about 6 from the 48.
Third and 6 here. PNG subbing on Jay Sneeve on the field. Might see a pass here at 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, definitely a territory where the PNG Indians can pass it with Nunley on the far side, Jay Sneeve in the slot on the far side, and Trent Ketchum closest to us right on the numbers. Chatanier lined up right behind Bailey, and Layden Williams, the fullback, right behind Wolford. Bailey gets the snap, play action, left side of the field, finds Nunley at the 42-yard line. That'll be enough for Indians' 1st down.
Connor Bailey, London Nunley connection once again to move the chains. It's going to be a great connection all year. Fun to see next week, week after.
1st and 10 from the Indians, making it to the Klein Oak side of field. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
44-yard line. The result of the play is an Indian 1st down.
First and 10 from the 46. Bailey. Fake snap, nobody jumps. Finds it quick past the outside to Neeb. Neeb gets the catch and is brought down at the 39.
So we talk about new addition, Jay Sneeve and Trent Ketchum. Looking to find that connection with Bailey as they didn't get to play last year. Hoping to have a great connection, maybe break a few tackles. Connor Bailey definitely like him a lot more.
A 2nd and 5 from the 39-yard line. One receiver to the near side and one to the far. Chatanier, the running back, behind Bailey. Bailey, fake snap, nobody jumps. Gets the snap and hands it off to Chatanier. Chatanier met up at the 35. Could be enough for a 1st down, but there is a flag on the play.
Number 15 on the carry.
build off what I was saying about earlier, as London Nunley definitely has Connor Bailey's trust. And Jay Sneeve and Trent definitely just have to earn that position, as Blair helmet will come off, so he'll have to take a play break. And we'll see Abel Jamone again.
Chatanier's helmet does fall off in a result of a face mask. That'll be another 15 yards for the Indian. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
As we'll see in the red zone, see what the PNG Indians can do. As definitely don't want to see a turnover here. Even getting 3 points, get them on the board, would be a great end of the possession.
Carter Burton steps onto the field as it leaves one lone receiver, London Nunley, and he'll be to the near side. Running back Abel Jamone right behind Connor Bailey in the pistol formation. A tight end to the left and 2 fullbacks to the left as well. Bailey gets the snap, hands it off to Jamone. Jamone right up the middle, has a hole, trips up and got brought down at the 12-yard line. It's going to be just short of a 1st down, a 2nd and 2 now for the Indians.
Jamone showing some elusiveness back there. Hitting the hole great, doing a good job at really getting yards, doing a good job.
2nd and 2 for the Indians. Same formation, flip sides. London Nunley's going to be to the far. Tight end and 2 fullbacks to the near side. Looks like switch into I formation. Layden Williams right behind Bailey and Jamone, the running back. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Jamon. Jamon right up the middle. Might have got a gain of 1 up to the 11. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 for the Indians.
3rd and short here. Blair will make his way back onto the field. This is where he excels, getting those short yard gains.
Like we said, a lot of Blair Chatanier, and most of where you saw him last year was inside the red zone, if we ever stopped there, if Isaiah didn't stop running all the way to the end zone. But Blair Chatanier inside the red zone, going to be deadly here. I formation, tight end Carter Burton to Wolford's right, and fullback Layden Williams behind Bailey. Lone side. Bailey drops the snap, gets it, jumps on top of it. It's going to be marked down at the 15. Bailey does a good job at recovering the snap and just falling on top of it, but definitely a not converted 3rd down right there for the Indians.
Yeah, not a great look there, as it was a 3rd and 1 with Blair Chatanier as your running back, almost for sure going to get it, as all you have to do is get the snap and hand it off. Just couldn't execute right there.
Bailey definitely a little frustrated coming off the field, but now for the first time to see kicker Fernando De Leon. It's going to be a 32-yard field goal here for De Leon. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is good. PNG puts up 3. It's 7-3. Klein Oak over PNG.
Number 8, Antonio Doral. And number 4, Cortland Gillard are deep for the Panthers. Number 18, Fernando De Leon, the kick for the Indians.
Fernando De Leon on to kick for the Indians. And back deep for Klein Oak is number 4, Cortland Guillory, and number 9, Micah Rhodes. Rhodes gets the return and brings it up to the 30. De Leon hits him at the 40, and he gets brought down eventually by Jackson Doyle at the 47-yard line.
Great field position here for Klein Oak. Looking to get up on the board, go up 2 scores. Hopefully go up 2 scores going to halftime, but P&G is going to try to stop them right here, get the ball back, and try to do the same, get some points up on the board, go up during halftime.
A holding call on the Panthers is going to set them back to around the 20-yard line. They'll mark it down officially at the 17.
Ball will be spotted on the 17-yard line. First down 10.
New 3-4 defensive look as Cooper Benwall, one of the notable moves on the defense, got moved back to middle linebacker this year. Good fit for him as P&G has really focused more on pressure this year, as last year it was more so a pass defense. So a lot of that out of him this year. Rio passes it out on a pop pass to number 14, but Seth Brisboe there to break it up.
Good job, as if that was a good ball, that could have been caught and it would have been a gain of about 20 yards. Not a bad look for Klein Oak. Now it's still 2nd and 10.
Same formation, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far. The running back, Micah Rhodes. Rio gets the snap and hands it off to Rhodes. Rhodes gets out to the outside, gets past Jonathan Hernandez, and pushed out around the 22-yard line. They'll mark it down at the 21. A gain of 5 and a 3rd and 5 here for the Panthers.
3rd and 5 of the Panthers. They'll probably hand it off to their running back for another 5 yards, as he's very big back.
Freshman running back, number 6, Micah Rhodes. Number 5, Micah Rhodes, excuse me. Rio steps out to the outside, passes it right over Cooper Benwall and caught at the 35. First down, Panthers. Catch made by number 2, Justin Hart.
That's a great ball, as they're going to do a quick hurry up.
More hurry-up offense, so to say, more college type, as Mason Winchell there for the tackle right there. Little screen pass out to the freshman Micah Rhodes, and Mason Winchell just able to shed the tackle and bring him down for a loss of 1.
Mason Winchell definitely known as the hype man here on defense, as after any play that him or his teammates make, he'll always be there hyping them up.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter here. It's 7-3. The Klein Oak Panthers lead P&G at Klein Oak Memorial, Texas, in Klein, Texas.
Klein Oak here with the 2nd and 11 at about the 35-yard line. P&G looking to stop them, make it about a 3rd and 11. Steps back, jet sweep here to the outside. Tackled, stopped, right at the about a gain of 3 yards. There'll be a flag on the play. Looks like the flag will be on Klein Oak.
Flag on the play.
As the refs will discuss it over.
Two completely different coaches. As we talked about before the game, Coach Joseph, a laid-back, chill guy, lets the game unfold and lets his players do what they do normally. And the coach for the Klein Oak Panthers, Coach Carpenter, really into a guy going up and down the sideline on the field from time to time, having to get told to, take a couple steps back. But You definitely got to love a coach like that from time to time, whenever the moment's right. But a great coach and has really been doing his job to reshape the Panthers after a couple of rough years, so to say. 3 receivers now for the Panthers to the far side and 1 to the near. Osrio steps back and looks at the left side. Tipped up by Cooper Benwall and intercepted. That's Mason Winchell. Mason Winchell gets the outside up to the 45 and 40. Jukes another tackle and gets brought down to 38. Mason Winchell with a big interception for the Indians. Indians ball at the Klein Oak 38-yard line.
Good job by Mason Winchell there. Looked like it just popped out of the wide receiver's hands and ended up right into Mason Winchell's hands. It'll be about the 35-yard line. Great field position for the Indians.
Mason Winchell, just an absolute dog, a leader for the Indians defense. Lamar University commit, two-way sport, baseball and football at Lamar. He'll pitch there, and after his duties here at PNG for baseball and football as well. Indians offense makes their way onto the field. It's 2 receivers, Ketchum to the near and Nunley to the far. The running back right behind Bailey in the pistol, Blair Chatanier. Chatanier gets the snap right off the middle, bounces off a defensive back, and will get up to about the 36.
Only be about a gain of 2 yards. As we were talking about Mason Winchell earlier, he's the hype man. He's definitely the key contributor to the PNG defense. Him getting that interception definitely switches the momentum here to the PNG side, with them being down 3-7.
A spark plug for sure, as on the O-line you have a guy like Jackson Christian, like no matter what, no matter who he's going against, what's happening, he stays up and keeps the team going. Definitely something needed right there. Bailey gets a snap and hands it off Chatanier. Chatanier goes behind Wood and gets up to about the 33-yard line. A gain of 3 will set up a 3rd and 5 for the Indians.
3rd and 5 could see a Connor Bailey, London Nunley connection here. More than likely going to be on the sideline.
Definitely a target favorite last year for Bailey. As we talked about, 75 receptions, 753 yards, and 11 touchdowns for London Nunley last year. And the number is only going to go up here with the losses of some. Bailey, fake hard count, nobody jumps. The formation, 1 tight end to Wolford's right, 2 fullbacks right in front of Bailey, and Chatanier, the running back behind him. Hands it off to Chatanier. Chatanier trying to power it right up the middle. Bounces off the tackle and gets up to a 30. It's going to be about a 4th and 2. Let's see what the Indians are going to do.
Chatanier stopped at the line, gets those extra 2 yards here. It'll be 4th and 3. This right here is the field position where even if they don't get it, they're still keeping Klein Oak back here at about the 30-yard line. But more than likely, they will get it here with Blair Chatanier.
Definitely not a bad idea to go for it on a 4th and 2 on Klein Oak's side of the field. It's going to be a I formation. London Nunley, the lone receiver to the near side. Layden Williams, the fullback, and Blair Chatanier, the running back. Bailey gets a snap and rolls out to the left side. Sees London Nunley down the field. London Nunley dives out for it, but incomplete. It's a turnover on down. Some great defense by Klein Oak. And 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
And with PNG's decision of going with it on 4th and 2 on their 30, like I said, even if they didn't get it, it'll still be pretty good field position here for the PNG Indians defense, as they trust their guys to go out there and get another stop.
Out comes Panthers offense. Quarterback again, first-year guy, Martin Osrorio, has done a great job of being a field general, per se, for the Panthers for the first year. Osrorio steps back, looks to the right side of the field, middle of the field now, rolls out with some pressure, finds number 1 on the outside and is caught at the 40 and pushed out of bounds eventually by Cooper Benwall.
Great job escaping the pocket, and the wide receiver realizing that he needs some help, moving out there to the sideline with him, hitting him for about an 8-yard gain.
Johnny Craven on the catch for the Panthers. Other receivers on the field, number 2, Justin Hart, and number 3, Carter Freeman. Running back in the game right now, number 21, Aiden Berger. 2 receivers to the near side and 2 to the far. Osrorio gets the snap, hands it off to Berger. Berger gets the outside, breaks a couple tackles, and brought down eventually at the 42. That's going to be enough for a 1st down, Panthers.
Great job by Klein Oak, moving the chains here, getting them to about the 42-yard line. Definitely could see a big shot right here down the field.
Like we said before the game, Sean Terrell being out there, they can just run the ball to the left side every single time, and they'll be fine. But a first down run brought down only after 1 yard gain by Cash Barnwell.
Great job on the initial hit, Mason Winchell, realizing that it is a run, planting that back foot into the ground.
A 2nd and 9 now for the Indians, or for the Panthers, sorry, at their own 37. 3 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far. The running back Berger to Arroyo's left. Arroyo signals for a motion. That's a legal motion. Yeah. They throw the flag on a illegal motion.
Oh, it'll be a timeout here by Klein Oak.
Oof.
As that's a
great timeout. Great timeout right there by the Panthers. And we'll take a break here with 8 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Offers world-class care to athletes at all levels. Whether you're a weekend warrior, student athlete, or an elite level professional.
We would like to give this time to thank our sponsors: Golf Car Connections, Cascade Vibration Solutions, Leo Weeks Photography, Complete Athlete, Farmers Insurance James Carpenter Agency, Maria's Diner, F Mill Masonry, and Blue Wave Car Wash. Thank you all for your contributions, and we appreciate everything you do. Now back to the game of play, 2nd and 9. Arroyo hands it off to Berger, and Berger hit hard by Jackson Doyle, brought down after a gain of 4. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
3rd and 5. Probably will see another runners to the left side. A heavy set. 2 running backs. First time we've seen that.
They'll roll out to the right side as Arroyo sees Berger, not a lot of room. He has to throw it downfield to Craven. Craven found downfield at the 40. It'll be enough for a first down. There is a penalty in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a roughing the passer on Blake Tucker.
Was definitely after the fact that he did throw the ball, and it was a great job to move the chains.
Panthers will tack on around 10 more after the roughing the passer call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the Indian. Spotted at the 26-yard line. First down 10.
That'd be first down here. We'll see the 2 running backs again. Let's take the snap. Hand off to Berger to the right side. Tries to get to the outside. Tackled. Stop made for a loss of about 2 yards here. It'll be 2nd and 12 here from the 28-yard line. Looks like Klein Oak will substitute Berger out of the game, and they'll go back to that 1 running back. This time they have 3 wide receivers. Going to be looking for that big play over the middle here probably. As he takes the snap, looks back, throws it up, down the field, fade. Oh, great coverage by Seth Brisboe. Stopping that great one-on-one coverage, realizing that it's a jump ball. Great ball by Martin. Just way better coverage by Seth Brisboe on that one-on-one.
Seth Brisboe, number 8 on the defense for the Indians.
As it'll be 3rd and about 12 here for Klein Oak. Probably see another pass play. They definitely could run the ball, get themselves a better field goal chance. As they'll motion, fake the jet sweep, pull back, screen, picked off. And he's going. to the 40. We got 30, down to the 20-yard line. Great job by P&G stopping them. At about the 30-yard line, they'll go down to the 20-yard line. Big momentum change here for the P&G Indians. Great job by P&G changing that momentum as Klein Oak was about the 30-yard line, marching down the field, about to go score.
We're sorry for the camera malfunctions. They're above us, so we have no clue what's going on up there. We're sorry about that, but yeah, interception right there from Jackson Doyle. Got the Indians all the way to the 22-yard line on the Klein Oak side of field. You're going to see now the menu and stuff on your screen, so we're sorry about that, but something's happening up there. Bailey gets a snap and hands it off to Chatanier. Chatanier brought down at the 18-yard line.
As if you couldn't see it, it was about a 3rd and 12. He was trying to run a screen play, almost off his back foot, just try to throw it up. Picked off. P&G returns it to about the 20-yard line. Just a great momentum change.
One receiver to the near side, one to the far. Bailey hard count, nobody jumps. Bailey hands it off Chatanier. Chatanier right up the middle to the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3, 3rd down and 5.
Number 29, Zach Rizzo on the stop for the Panthers.
3 receivers on the field here, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. Bailey, the quarterback, and Chatanier, the running back, to his right. Bailey motions in Nunley. Bailey gets a snap. Play action. Left side of the field. Nunley in the end zone. Jumps up. Touchdown, Indians. London Nunley goes up and gets a 6 for the Indians. P&G got 9, and now Klein Oak 7. Fernando De Leon and the kicking unit's going to get out there to try to go for another one.
Just what we needed here from the P&G Indians. Getting that interception down to about the 20-yard line. It's about a 3 and 4 from the 15. And that we see that Connor Bailey, London Nunley connection in the end zone to put him up here, too, looking to make it 3.
Fernando
De Leon on to kick the point after. Dawson Guidry with the hold. Cropper's snap is good. The hold is good, and the kick right down the middle. P&G goes up 10-7 with 5 minutes, 5 and 15 seconds left here at Klein Oak Memorial Stadium in Klein, Texas. And we will take this time to send it down to the field to Marquis Gasson.
Number 18, Fernando De Leon, kick for the Indians.
And now De Leon kicks it away and caught by number 13 at the 30-yard line.
13, Will Stewart calls a fair catch for the Panthers.
The Panthers offense makes their way back onto the field. Ball at the left hash. 3 receivers all to the far side, bunched up by the sideline, and 1 receiver to the near side. The running back, Micah Rhodes, to Oswario's left.
First down 10, Panthers.
Oswario gets a snap, quick pass on the screen out to the outside to Craven. Craven turns on the boosters and gets up to the 44-yard line, a big gain for a first down, Panthers.
He definitely did turn on the boosters there, and he caught it about the 5 yards. Definitely got a lot of yards after the catch. Probably about 15 yards after catch. It'll bring him down to the 41-yard line.
A new set of downs and a first down at the 41-yard line. Oswario, hard count, nobody jumps, motions him in. Hands off on the jet sweep. Number 80, Finn Movon, gets brought down around the 44 after a gain of 4.
Down to the 44. Looked like Mason Winchell, a little stutter there, as he definitely could have tackled him for about a gain of only 1, as it's not much better.
2nd and 6 from the 44. Oswario, hard count, nobody jumps. 3 receivers on the field to the far side and 1 to the near. The running back still Micah Rhodes to Oswario's left. Oswario steps back, looks over the middle to number 80, and he's caught and drops around the 45-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Panthers first down.
Klein Oak hasn't shown the passing game much so far in this one, but this possession, as they have 2 big conversions, as they go hurry up.
Trips left for the Panthers, but hands it off to Micah Rhodes, and he gets another gain of 4. PNG going to need to slow it down on the defensive side so they can give us a break, and try to get 1 stop is crucial here and just slow down the momentum of the Panthers. 3 receivers bunched up to the far side and 1 to the near. Oswario steps back and looks downfield after a fake screen. Ryder McLeod jumps up and deflects it.
A great job by Ryder McLeod, but as we were talking about Klein Oak, realizing that our defense is probably wore out after 2 big plays, trying to hurry up.
Number 3, Carter Freeman jumped up for the ball right there before he got broken up by the sophomore Ryder McLeod. 4 receivers on the field now for the Panthers, 2 to the far side and 2 to the near. The running back still Micah Rhodes to Oswario's right. Panthers motion him in, steps back right side of the field, nobody open. He's going to have to throw it away to Rhodes, and another interception. That's Jackson Doyle this time with his 2nd interception. PNG gets the grab and takes over at the 39-yard line. Big stop right there with 3 minutes, 47 seconds left to go on the clock. We'll see what PNG's offense can do. Basically a 2-minute drill with Connor Bailey and the team.
It's a great job by the Indians. That's their 3rd interception of this game, as that is a very crucial part into who is the winner of this game.
A big interception right there by Jackson Doyle, and out comes the Indians offense. 2 receivers, Ketchum to the far side and Nunley to the near. Running back Chatanier to Bailey's left. Williams motions over. Bailey gets the snap, hands it off to Chatanier. Chatanier up the middle has a hole, but gets met by number 20. The O-line pushes him all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 6, and now 2nd and 4 Indians.
Looked like it would have been about a gain of 4. Great job by PNG offensive line pushing him for that extra 2 yards.
Number 20, Preston Tyson on the tackle for the Panthers. PNG in a gun formation. Bailey, hard count, nobody jumps, looks to the sideline for the play.
2nd down, 4, Indians.
Bailey relays the play to the O-line. Gets the snap and hands it out to Chatanier on the stretch. Chatanier counter cut back all the way up to about the 49-yard line in Klein Oak field territory now, and he's going to get a first down, Indians.
Great job by Chatanier, realizing he has to make it to that 49-yard line, getting that extra 2 yards, falling for the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 here from the 49-yard line.
Going to be a more of a speed group on the field now as Neeb and Jamon check into the game, and Chatanier and Matute check off. Jamon, the running back, to Bailey's right, and 2 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near. Bailey gets a snap, steps back, left side of the field, middle of the field now, takes patient. London Nunley's open at the 20-10. He breaks the tackle, gets in the end zone, touchdown Indians. London Nunley, another 6 for PNG. And here comes Fernando De Leon to tack on another one.
That's London's second of the game, as we were talking about earlier. Connor Bailey, London Nunley connection. It's unstoppable.
It's going to keep on going. Bailey and Nunley. Every single time. It's Bailey's favorite guy. He's going to go at him every single one. And now Fernando De Leon right there on for the extra point.
Fernando De Leon, the kick for the Indians.
Kale Cropper to snap and Dawson Guidry for the hold. The snap is good. The hold is a little off. Dawson Guidry tries to break out of it. Makes his own and gets up the middle. He might have made his way in. Dawson Guidry gets in for 2. Makes something out of nothing right there. Dawson Guidry puts the Indians up 18-7.
As some people don't realize how big that PAT is, as with those big plays, it being about 40, 50 yards, the kicker doesn't have enough time to warm up. Just big play, has to run on the field. Just great job by Dawson Guidry. Fumbling the snap, but still recovering and getting those 2 extra points. As PNG will go up 18-7 here with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left.
Interscholastic athletics teach many important lessons that extend beyond the sideline. One such lesson is sportsmanship. Please help teach our students this important life lesson during and after the contest by cheering and showing support for good plays on both sides.
Fernando De Leon and company on the field now for the kickoff. And all credit to the O-line right there. I mean, Connor Bailey having forever in the backfield. He could have waited at least, 5 more seconds and still got that ball off and made the play. So great ball right there and great job by London Nunley right there.
As it'll be a fair catch at about the 30, we'll say the 31-yard line. As we see some familiar faces out here in the stands. I saw Isaiah Wynn earlier, definitely a big contributor to both of the state championship appearances, even the 2022 one and the winning year, the 2023 one, which was last year.
Klein Oak's offense makes their way onto the field with looks to be about 4 receivers. Micah Rhodes is going to be stacked behind somebody, so look for a screen play to the left side here, if not a handoff. Oswario gets the snap, fakes back and looks over the middle. Nobody open. A lot of pressure by PNG as the ball's dropped right here. Good effort right there by Osorio getting out of the pocket, but no one to be found.
Great effort realizing that he doesn't have much time, has to hurry up and get it out. Rolls out, tries to hit him on the outside and just doesn't get it. As it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Klein Oak looking to throw the ball again.
4 receivers now on the field, 2 to the near side and 2 to the far as Wario gets the snap, steps back, looks to the side on the screen. That's going to be Craver as Seth Brisbow getting clearly held, tackle made downfield by Ryder McLeod, but the penalty is going to move him way back after the hold by, looks to be number 3, Carter Freeman.
It's a great concept there by Klein Oak, getting the tackle out there for that lead block, as it would have been a great gain if it wasn't for the holding call.
Holding on the Panthers is the call.
The holding call is going to bring it back to a 2nd and 14 from the Klein Oak 26-yard line. Four receivers on the field, trips to the left and 1 receiver to the right. Osorio gets it out quick and just nowhere, nobody there. Good pressure right there by Mason Winchell, making him force a bad pass and a 3rd down and 14 now.
Yes, great job by Mason Winchell, making him hurry up, get the ball out. That's what forced the incompletion. This will be 3rd and about 12 here from the 26-yard line. Klein Oak looking to pass the ball once again, trying to move the ball downfield, trying to score again just before halftime, get it to a 1-possession game.
1 minute, 56 seconds left to go. PNG leads 18-7 on the big 3rd down right here. Osorio gets the snap and throws it out to Craven. Tackle, a lot of people over there, and brought down eventually by Mason Winchell. A 4th down now, and looks like Klein Oak's going to send the punt team out, but before, it's going to be a timeout PNG.
Number 39, kick for the Panthers.
Klein Oak on to kick. It's going to be Drew Gibson to kick up for the Panthers, and London Nunley back deep. Byron Franklin gets in the backfield to block it, but misses it. London Nunley recovers it at the 35 and dives up to the 37. A new set of downs for the Indians, and 1 minute and 33 seconds to work with. Connor Bailey and company out there going to do their thing.
As we do apologize for the appearance on the screen. Remember, this is our first week. Every week from here on out will definitely be a better experience for y'all.
Klein Oak runs a very familiar defense, I guess you could say, as us, with 3 defensive linemen and only 2 linebackers, as they kind of more of a 3-3 with a whole bunch of defensive backs. So if we can get the run going, that's going to be nice for PNG. As right here, a halfback draw. Good draw up right there, just met by the middle linebacker, number 29, Zachary Rusinierez.
As all PNG's trying to do right here is not give Klein Oak the ball back and a chance to score, and they're going to keep it at a 2-possession game. Rather, that's run the ball 2 more times, just run the clock down to get to halftime.
Neeb's going to check off, and Matute is going to check on. Be look for more of a rollout right here, as one receiver to the near side and one to the far. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Jamon. Jamon met in the backfield, stays up, keeps possession of the ball. They'll mark him down at the 40, a gain of 1, a 3rd and 8 now for the Indians.
As the clock will hit 42 seconds.
London Clark, number 59, on the stop.
And it'll be a timeout, Klein Oak. 42 seconds left in the second quarter. PNG up 18-7.
And out comes Connor Bailey and company. 2 receivers now to the far side and 1 to the near. Quarterback Connor Bailey and Chatanier, the running back, to his right. Bailey gets the snap, steps back, right side of the field. Sees Blair Chatanier on the screen, but too much pressure and no pass. Incomplete pass and a 4th and 9 from their own 40. They're going to send out the punt group on 4th down. 38 seconds left to go. And that sure is enough time for the Klein Oak Panthers to build something out of that, probably with some good field possession, unless London Nunley can just boot this one down the field and have a good roll.
Okay, that's not what we're looking for right there. Get the ball to Blair Tanner, get the first down, stay in bounds, and keep that clock rolling, get us to halftime mark. That is just very unfortunate here for us. Klein Oak will get the ball back with about 35 seconds left.
Short snap, but London Nunley recovers it well. Lands initially at the 30, and a great roll just like they needed up to the 22. Cortland Guillory on the recovery, but doesn't go anywhere with it.
P&G here just looking to stop the big play down the field and keep this to a 2-possession game going into halftime.
31 seconds and a new set of downs for the Klein Oak Panthers. Let's see what they can do here with limited time, but a lot of field to work with. P&G pulling back their defenders as far back as 10 yards, but they run the ball right there with Berger up to the 28-yard line. Cash Barnwell with the tackle.
Klein Oak will be running a hurry up here. They might just let the clock run out down to halftime as they look to the sideline to get the play.
It's like Klein Oak's just going to let it run down to 0, and they will. It's the end of the first half here at Klein Oak Memorial Stadium. P&G leads a strong first half, 18-7. We'll be back to you in a second. And before we leave, we would like to cut it down to the field to Marquis Gasson.
In the words of legendary announcer Mr. Tip Durham, bonsoir mes amis, laissez les bon temps rouler. It is with particular pleasure and profound pride I present to you the Purple Pride of Fort Nature's Groves, the Indian Band and Indianettes, 2024-2025. Performing groups are under the field direction of drum majors Kaylin Foster, Kale Nunley, Josie Simmons, and Abigail Walker. Please direct your attention to the field as the Indian twirlers perform their routine to Twist and Shout. The 2024-2025 Indian twirlers are co-head twirler Graceland Snyder, co-head twirler Melina Torres, Chloe Blanchard, Brooklyn Buckaloo, Evelyn Durham, Mary Jordan, Addison Mathewson,
Addison McBride, Jamie Richard, Evie Sticker, Sophia Totten, Bella Weeks, and Riley West. Take the field. The 2024-2025 Indiana officers from left to right are Lieutenant Issa Richards, Lieutenant Bailey Falcon, Lieutenant Samantha Simon, Captain Kylie Montalvo, Lieutenant Emily Brannon, Lieutenant Jaden Blaylock, Lieutenant Kinsley Lang. The Indianapolis will now perform a routine to Rock You Like a Hurricane. Tradition for the Indianapolis to announce the most outstanding individual of the week. Kicker of the week is Macy Lumpkin. Indiana of the week is Laurel Bradbury. Indiana directors are Courtney Shakesnyder, Alicia Barnett, and Laura Kendrick. Will now perform their halftime show to The Greatest Show. moves into the traditional marching eye. Band directors are Alex Wells, Cody Pridgeon, Christian Griffin, and J.C. Alexander. The tour sponsor is Tony Hopper. This year is Connor Wynn.
And Kelsey Little, your leading ladies of Klein Oak, the national champion Klein Oak Strutters. Your military officers are Junior Lieutenants Haley Nett, Sophia Coletti, Katie Gingrich, and Alana Hoot, and your Major Amaya Wright. The social officers are President Charlie Winkler, Vice President Michaela Green, Secretary Olivia Taylor, Historian Cammie Martin, New Member Advisor Vicia Simmons, Social Coordinator Maddie Craig, Spirit Coordinator Bree Galloway, and Wardrobe Coordinators Michaela Scroggins and Thea Black. The Strutters would like to recognize Strutter of the Week, Annalise Watts. Spirit Girl of the Week, Jamie Gray White. And Officer of the Week, Alana Hoots. And now, the Strutters will perform their field kick to Born This Way. Now, entering the field is the 2024 Klein Oak High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of David McGrath, Kelsey Blansett, Jesus Berciaga, Mike Royer, and Terry Hurley. We would like to recognize the following Klein Oak Band members of the week: Braden Cole, Sierra Haymond, Josh Nanhoff, and David Soliano. Our leader of the week is Ron Maxfield. Our section of the week is the percussion. For your halftime entertainment, the Oak Marching Band will be performing the first two movements of their 2024 production entitled Heartless. Drum majors: Bethany Nonhoff, Vianney Ojeda, Anna Sophia Pooch, Sebastian Rodriguez, and Braden Stewart. Is your band ready? The field is yours for halftime exhibition. The Klein Oak Marching Band students and staff would like to thank Superintendent Dr. Ginny McGowan, Klein Oaks Coordinator Mr. Frank Shooter, Klein Oak Principal Mr. Thomas Hensley, and the Klein Oak Band Association for their incredible support. Let's go, Panthers!
This message is for Madison Taylor. Madison Taylor, your purse is located at the ticket office on the home side. Madison Taylor, if you have not noticed that you're missing your purse or wallet, it is at the ticket office on the home side.
How can we target deadly diseases with better precision? At Houston Methods, we're developing technology that delivers life-saving therapy directly inside the tumor of cancer patients.
We're also pioneering an implantable device that administers precise and timely doses of medication to those with difficult to manage chronic conditions.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and Houston Methods, leading medicine.
do this right here, like the blow up. They run the flag.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Klein Oak Memorial Stadium in Klein, Texas. We're back for the second half, but before we start, I'm going to give it to my great friend Clayton Profit for some score updates.
So we have some not district games, but teams in our district playing currently. And we have Lake Creek at Magnolia. That's Magnolia 35, Lake Creek 7. As we have Huntsville at Brenham. Brenham 15, Huntsville 13. So Brenham has the lead over there. And then we have Nederland at Lumberton. It's Lumberton 0, Nederland 27.
Thank you, Clayton. A great first half for both sides. And, I mean, probably the highlight of the half has to be London Nunley on the offensive side. 2 touchdowns. Basically back-to-back, it felt like, drives. Over 40 yards, both plays. Great passes by Connor. A whole bunch of time was really the key to that from the O-line. Just had forever in the backfield. What can PNG do to keep that going heading into the second half?
PNG in the second half, just going to be a lot of just running the ball, chewing the clock out. As we saw much of last year, most of the time, every single time we were up by a lot, definitely saw a lot of Isaiah Wynn and Blair Chatanier. But here today, we'll see a lot of Blair Chatanier and Abel Jamon.
And about to get underway here, Fernando De Leon on to kick for PNG. And on the return for the Panthers is Micah Rhodes. Micah Rhodes catches initially at the 10, breaks some tackles, and has a lot of room. Just Fernando De Leon to beat. Fernando De Leon does not get the tackle, but brought down eventually at the 45 by it's like Dane Stewart.
As that's a great return there by Klein Oak, starting off this second half hot, as they'll place him at about the 35-yard line. Great field position for Klein Oak.
Big return right there by Micah Rhodes. Sets up with some great field position, which is what you need here whenever you're down 3 scores going into the second half, excuse me. And now that PNG's on defense, we'd like to note the obvious of Jackson Doyle with 2 interceptions, literally back-to-back drives. So let's see if he can get more of that with a high snap to start it off. Everyone chasing after the ball. Martin Arroyo gets the ball and just throws it away. Almost a completion, but gets it away for a 2nd and 10 now. Crisis averted right there by Martin Arroyo.
That most definitely would have been about a loss about 30 yards right there. Great job getting the ball out. And like Caden said, almost a completion. That would have been a crazy play, as it'll be 2nd and 10 here from the 45-yard line.
A 2nd and 10 from the 45. Martin Arroyo with 2 running backs in the back to his left and right. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Osrio gets the snap, hands it off to Berger in the backfield. Berger gets pushed by Terrell up to around the 39-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 5 for a 3rd and 5 Panthers.
Great job, like Caden said, great job by Terrell pushing him for that extra yardage, as it'll be 3rd and 5 here from the 40-yard line.
That's Sean Terrell, the University of Houston commit left tackle since 6'6", 325. Just an absolute giant. Osrio gets the snap and throws play action over the middle to Craven. It's a fumble. Looks like PNG's going to jump on it. It's PNG ball. That's Cooper Benoit jumping on it to recover it at the 18-yard line. PNG found a way after probably a pretty shaky play to do what they could to get the ball back.
That's definitely that Klein Oak right there. That could have, that RPO option, that play definitely could have turned into a touchdown as it just slips out of his hands, recovered by Cooper, and it'll switch the roles here as PNG will start at the, looks like the 12-yard line. That's where they start their journey.
That's Seth Nunley on the pass breakup for the Indians, and a great job by Cooper Benoit just finding the ball and going straight to it. Connor Bailey and the offense make their way onto the field with 2 receivers, one to the near side and one to the far. The running back, Blair Chatanier, to Bailey's left. Williams motions over to the right side, gets somebody to jump, but no snap. Bailey hands it off Chatanier. Chatanier gets to the left side, finds a little hole up to the 20. Just going to be about 2 yards short, a 2nd and 2 at the 20.
We'll see a lot of the second half. Not much passing unless Klein Oak does find a way to score here. It's going to be a lot of Blair Chatanier in between the tackles, going for that 5-6 yard gain.
A 2nd and about 3 now from the 20-yard line as Bailey retrieves the play from the sideline. Same formation, 1 receiver to the near side, 1 to the far. The tight end attached to Christian's left. Williams motions over to the right side, hands it off Chatanier. Chatanier tries to get to the outside, makes his way back to the inside and gets enough for a 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Coach Joseph does a great job playing with the lead in the second half, as we saw a lot last year with big leads, 30, even 40-point leads, just running it up. Just
a new offensive coordinator, Coach Colin Jizzy, had a lot of good things to say about Blair Chatanier, about how he's stepped up like crazy after the loss of Isaiah, taking over this offense completely, as you've seen in this game, just finding a way to, get an extra yard or 2. If you saw the pancake there by Aaron Wolford on the loss of 2, it's 2nd and 12 now from the 21.
2nd and 12, yeah, loss of 2 there as Blair Chatanier will sub out, and we'll see sophomore running back Tyson Henry onto the field.
Blair Chatanier and Carter Burton coming off the field. Leaves now 4 receivers. That's Numley and Neeb to the near side, and Williams and Ketchum to the far side. They're running back Tyson Henry to Bailey's right. Play action. Bailey finds Neeb over the middle, gets up to about the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 will set up a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. We'll probably see a run here as Tyson Henry does stay onto the field.
Two receivers on the field now, 1 to the near and 1 to the far. Ketchum and Nunley, their receivers at hand. The running back still Tyson Henry to Bailey's right. Bailey, hard count. Nobody jumps. Gets the snap, hands it off to Henry. Henry right up the middle, finds a hole and gets up to around the 36-yard line and gets pushed up to the 37, a 1st down Indians.
Tyson doing a great job, not stuttering in the backfield, but just planting that foot, getting that 1st down. This will be a 1st and 10 here from about the 36-yard line.
Looks like the tackle was made by Antonio Dural. Antonio Dural, a freshman linebacker, just a unit out there for the Panthers. 1 receiver to the near side, 1 to the far. A tight end attached to Wolford's right, and the fullback Williams moves to the left side. Bailey Gets the snap, hands it off to Henry. Henry to the outside, bounces off the tackle, and trips up around the 39-yard line.
Will be a gain of about 4 yards, it looks like. Well, they'll bring him back. It'll be about a gain of 2 here. 2nd and 8 from the 38-yard line.
A 2nd and 8 and more of a widespread formation as Williams is kicked out to the tight position as a tight end, and Ketchum and Nunley on their respective sides. But Bailey still hands it off to Henry. Henry bounces off the tackle, stays up, fights for some more yards, and marked down with forward progress at the 41-yard line. A gain of 3 and a 3rd and 6 here for the Indians.
3rd and 6, we definitely could see a Connor Bailey, London Nunley, connection here on this sideline.
Third and 6 as the Indians relay the play from the sideline. They'll now have Nunley in the slot and Ketchum to the far side, all the way on the other side of the field. A tight end and a fullback on the near side, and Henry, the running back, to Bailey's left. Bailey fake snap, looks downfield for Nunley. Nobody near. Guillory jumps up for it, but drops it. Again, crisis averted for the Indians. A near interception right there by Cortland Guillory.
It'll be about 4th and 6 from the 40-yard line.
Will be a 4th and 6 from the 41, but P&G will, looks like they're going to send out the punt group, but maybe call a timeout right before it hits 0. As the Indians check in Vincent Cormier, but send them right back out as they do send out the punt group. It's going to be London Nunley on to punt for the Indians and Cortland Guillory back to return for the Panthers.
Not the way P&G wanted to start this second half. They wanted to get the momentum and score.
London Nunley, the punter, the returner, the receiver, can catch him on punt return or kickoff return from time to time. That's a great punt. Lands initially around the 23. Oh, touch it. Cortland Guillory for the Klein Oak Panthers put a finger on the ball, and they're going to say that P&G takes it over at the Klein Oak 15.
That's a crucial mistake there. As most of the time you just want to, if you're the Klein Oak, you just want to get off the field in that position, let the ball roll. That's not what he decides to do. He decides to try and fake him out, gets a finger on that ball, and now it's P&G's ball here at the 15-yard line.
Cortland Guillory with may or may not be the worst mistake of the night. Just so happens to be for them. A new set of downs, 1st and 10 from the, looks like the 15-yard line for the Indians.
Not the way P&G wanted to move the ball down the field, but it'll definitely do the job.
A 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Indians, starting off an I formation. 2 receivers to the near side, none to the far. Looks like Layden Williams jumped a little earlier than normal. They will call a false start on the Indians.
As that'll change the momentum there as they get that great play, getting the ball back at the 15-yard line. It'll move them back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 here from the 20-yard line.
Will be a 1st and 15 from the 20-yard line, still inside the red zone, just right at the end of it. I formation, Bailey under center. Gets the snap, roll out to the left side, has a guy open, looks downfield, and that's going to be a pass and interference call on the defense. They will call indeed a pass interference on the defense, but for now we'll send it to our friend Marquis Gasson.
Are you? Yes.
Thank you, Marquis. and the call was holding on the defense. They'll give them 10 yards and an automatic first down.
That is a great job. Got that false start, brought them back about 5 yards, but here they'll have the ball at about the 10-yard line.
They will call it a first and goal from the 10-yard line. PNG in a pistol formation, 2 fullbacks and a tight end attached to Wolford's right. The only receiver on the field is London Nunley all the way to the far side at the numbers. Bailey gets the snap, hands it off Chatanier. He has a hole. He breaks a tackle. He dives for the end zone. They'll mark him just short at the 1-yard line. Great job by Blair Chatanier bouncing off the linebackers or tacklers at the point. And they'll call him just short, a second and just about inches for the Indians now.
As that reminds me of last year with those 1-yard gains, we would throw in Shea Adams to get those 1-2-yard gains. If it was on the goal line or maybe even 4th down, really any down, it was a for sure first down every single time.
It'd be a timeout on the field. I'll let you listen in while we wait. And back out. Here comes the Indians in a heavy formation. 2 fullbacks right behind Bailey. Looks like they might try a QB sneak here. Bailey gets the snap and they push him in. Touchdown Indians. Connor Bailey. QB sneak. 1 yard, 6 points. Connor Bailey gives up PNG another 6, 24-7 now. PNG leads. On comes Fernando De Leon for the point after.
Looks like we found a replacement for that QB sneak in Connor Bailey as it worked very well right there. Not just getting that 1 yard, probably getting about 3 yards right there on a QB sneak. That's definitely impressive.
Attaboy Connor Bailey doing the job to get PNG another 6. 3-score lead for PNG now as Fernando De Leon is on for the extra point. Kel Cropper to snap, low snap, good hold by Guidry though. De Leon's kick is good. PNG leads 25-7 here at Klein Oak Memorial Stadium in Klein, Texas.
life-saving immunotherapy directly inside the tumor for cancer patients.
We're also pioneering an implantable device that administers precise and timely doses of medication.
And we're back here again for the kickoff here. It's going to be Johan Comes PNG on to kick it off. Back deep for the Klein Oak Panthers is going to be Micah Rhodes and Cortland Guillory. A short pooch kick hit high in the air but recovered nicely by number 13 as he spins off a couple tackles and gets up to around the 43-yard line, and some good field position here for another drive for the Panthers.
Yeah, great job by number 13, Will Stewart, breaking about 3 tackles right there, getting probably about 10 more yards here for the Klein Oak offense.
Great job again by Will Stewart, and an even better job by Drake Stewart, finding a way to get in the back, to get behind him and make the tackle. Looks like Jackson Doyle is going to get moved out to a corner position with trips all the way to the left. Hands it off to Micah Rhodes. Micah Rhodes got room on the outside. It's a fast guy, but Jackson Doyle brings him down around the 40-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down and a new set of downs for the Panthers.
Great job by Klein Oak using that trips almost as a decoy to run it, as we will have injury. Thinking maybe it's just a cramp.
Check on like a teacher. Ooh, I was thinking, since you need to shoot the exercise before you just want to get the cheering. So you're very bad. Cheering for injury is crazy. That is kind of crazy. I'm going to think of really close to me. So, yeah, it was like, I can do it. I can focus on that.
And we're back here at Klein Oak Memorial Stadium. The Panthers, Klein Oak Panthers on the offense. Osorio motions out the running back, number 7, Owen Rigel, and he gets the catch and goes way downfield to the 18-yard line before he's brought out of bounds by Travis Cobb.
Klein Oak having 2 huge plays here to start their first drive here in the second half. Definitely had a great second half pep talk as they figured out what was wrong in the first half and executing here in the second half.
First and 10 from the 13-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side and 2 to the far. Osorio hands it off to Berger in the backfield, but caught up by Jackson Winfrey at the 16-yard line. Only a gain of 1, a 2nd and 9 now for the Panthers.
Great job by Jackson Winfrey with that initial hit, allowing the PNG defense to get that tackle.
Another 4 receiver set here. 3 receivers bunched up to the far side and 1 to the near. The running back still number 21, Aiden Berger. Osorio gets the snap and hands it off to Berger. Berger met in the backfield by Jonathan Hernandez, breaks the tackle, but gets brought down eventually by Jackson Winfrey again.
Another great job here, as it'll be about a 3rd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
PNG doing another great stop, or a great job by stopping the
Klein Oak offense.
2 receivers to the near side and 2 to the far. Osorio motions in Kramer. Throws it downfield in the end zone for Caven. Looks like he might have caught it. They'll say touchdown Klein Oak. That's Johnny Craven just jumping up and making the grab for another 6 for the Panthers.
As they tried that same play earlier here in the game, and it didn't go in their favor. But that ball, great job getting up there. Make sure to keep the feet in and looking to go up 14-25.
Martin Osorio with the great pass to Johnny Kramer right there at the back right pylon of the end zone. It's going to be another 6 for the Panthers, 25-13 now, as number 39, Luke Gibson, is on to kick the field goal, or the point after. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. PNG still leads 25-14 here at Klein Oak Memorial Stadium here in Klein, Texas.
Please remember to show good sportsmanship by cheering and showing positive support for your team, as well as displaying encouragement for all participants involved.
a little bit of a regional matchup score update. Our great friends, I guess you could say, South Oak Cliff, losing to Galena Park North Shore 35-0 right now in a opening week just star-studded showdown between North Shore and South Oak Cliff. Sure, that is a very hyped-up game, but North Shore just running away from it at halftime right now.
Yeah, definitely not the way South Oak Cliff wanted to start their season.
And here we go. Back with 3 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Gibson to kick it away for Klein Oak. It's going to be caught or muffed by Chris Diaz, but he just throws it out of bounds and will make his way back to our side of the field. PNG's offense makes their way on.
It'll be at about the 28-yard line as it is 25 PNG, 14 Klein Oak.
Ball goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Here comes Connor Bailey and company, two receivers on the field. London Nunley to the near side and Vincent Cormier to the far. The running back Blair Chatanier to Bailey's left. The tight end Jada Matute to Christian's left, and the halfback Layden Williams in the backfield. Bailey hands it off to Chatanier. Chatanier with the hole up to the middle and gets up to the 43, 44-yard line. A gain of 8 and 2nd and 2 now for the Indians.
PNG's offense is designed here with these second and short plays. They might try to get that deep ball down the field, so even if they do not convert, it'll still be a 3rd and short, and they'll have Blair Chatanier to hopefully get the first down.
PNG doing a really good job of managing the clock. We just need to see 2 or 3 new set of downs instead of giving it to the other team pretty quick. A run right there by Blair Chatanier up the middle is going to be inches short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches from about the 43-yard line. Carter Burton checks in and Vincent Cormier checks out. Looks like PNG is going to go with a heavy set here to just try to get that 1 yard. One receiver, London Nunley, to the far side off the ball. Connor Bailey gets a snap, QB sneak, and just gets pushed up. It's going to be around the 42. We'll see what they have to say about field position here.
Should be enough for the first down as both referees will mark them past it.
Jackson Christian, team captain Jackson Christian, putting his hand out for the first down. Let's see what the refs have to say about that. Looks like they are going to give it to us. A new set of downs for the Indians.
As we were talking about Mason Winchell on the defensive side, very big hype man. Jackson Christian on the offensive side is that guy. Any play, he's always there to pick that guy up, even on the bad plays.
One receiver to the near side and one to the far. Chatanier still the running back to Bailey's left. He gets the ball, cuts it back to the left side, makes a guy miss in the backfield and breaks another tackle, gets up to the 46-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7, 2nd and 3 now for the Indians.
Great job by Blair Chatanier, really having nowhere to go. Bounce it to the outside, getting hit, but still gaining about 7 yards, as it'll be about a 2nd and 3 from the 45-yard line.
Great job by Bobby Asai, just tracking Chatanier down after missing the tackle and staying in the play to make the tackle further down the field. A 2nd and 4 now, 2 receivers to the near side, Eli Washington and Jay Sneeb. Bailey looks downfield, looks deep downfield for Washington. He's got him burnt. At the 10, a low throw by Bailey, but Washington just burns him. And now Cormier and Henry come onto the field. Matute and Burton as well. And off comes Jay Sneeb.
So we see Washington, big track guy, as he was on our varsity track team last year, was wide open on that play. Connor Bailey just didn't get to convert on that big play. It's still to be 3rd and 3 here from the 45-yard line.
Eli Washington, maybe a Reed Richard early in the season. I mean, just about every time Reed Richard was in the game, it was a guaranteed. Oh, he's down there somewhere, like every time. So we'll be seeing a lot of that from Eli Washington this year. Bailey hands it off to Henry. Henry moving good, steps over a couple guys and gets up to around the 48. Looks like he's going to be just short of the first down, but again, if he is short, you can expect the tush push.
Most definitely here, as I think they may mark him.
They're going to call to bring out the chains. That is too close to call for sure.
It was a great job by Tyson Henry, bouncing off that first tackle, knowing where he has to be to get that first down, and trying to get there. And we'll see what the refs have to say about it.
And here comes the chains here. With a nice tug. And they'll say
just short of the first down. As I'm sure Klein Oak knows that P&G will probably have the QB sneak in there. And that's exactly what we'll go to.
The tush push here for the Indians as heavy set in there. Tyson Henry, the running back for the Indians.
As they go heavy set. Connor Bailey under center.
Connor Bailey under center, 2 fullbacks behind him. Looks at the sideline for the play, but I'm sure he already knows what he's doing here as Tyson Henry moves further in. 1 receiver to the far side, but Bailey gets the snap and is pushed, and that sure is enough for a first down. He's going to get up to the 50, maybe even the Klein Oak 49, first down Indians.
I think every single person in the stands knew what play was going on right there in Klein Oak. Stacking the box, trying to prevent it, and it just doesn't go their way. P&G getting the first down will be at about the 50-yard line.
Unstoppable play right there by the Indians. It's about 1 minute, 14 seconds left to go. 25-14 P&G lead as Carter Burton comes off the field, and on goes Vincent Cormier. The 2 receivers on the field, they'll call they called unnecessary roughness penalty on the Panthers. That'll be another 15 yards for the Indians. Sets them up at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 35.
Very crucial for Klein Oak defense as they're moving closer to field goal range with Fernando De Leon.
Fernando De Leon in the spring game, a 47-yarder. Don't forget about that. So he's definitely got the range to make it, maybe not from here, because, I mean, right around here would be about a 51, 52-yarder, but he's definitely got some range for sure. 2 receivers on the field, 1 to the far side, Vincent Cormier, and 1 to the near side, London Nunley. A tight end and a fullback, Leda Williams and Jada Matute. Bailey hands it off to Tyson Henry, gets up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 sets up a 2nd and 6 for the Indians.
Great job by Tyson Henry, putting his foot into the ground, getting that 4 yards. Very elusive right there.
Tyson Henry just getting the ball and going, some great speed as soon as he can. A great run right there with Bailey, but only 30 seconds left. Looks like P&G is going to have time to just get 1 more play off, and then it'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Bailey under the gun. Hard count, nobody jumps, gets the snap, hands it off to Henry. Henry right up the middle, gets through a hole big enough to get up to the 21-yard line, just going to be a little bit short of the first down. 3rd and 1, but that is the end of the quarter here at Klein Oak Memorial Stadium in Klein, Texas. But before we break, we're going to send it to our friend Marquis Gasson.
Urgent care available 24/7 and visit us at locations across the city.
Houston,
The Indians offense back onto the field here. Blair Chatanier, the running back now for the Indians. The lone receiver, London Nunley, to the far side. Bailey gets the snap, hands it off Chatanier. Chatanier gets onto the field, breaks some tackles, and gets way past the first down yard marker up to the 20, and a new set of down for the Indians.
Great job by Blair falling forward, probably about 6 yards right there, getting them a little closer to 7 more points.
Blair Chatanier, a sizable break right there, and then just came out very explosive with a great run to start off the fourth quarter. Williams and Burton, the fullbacks, and Matute, the tight end, to Christian's left. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off Chatanier again. Chatanier bounced out to the outside. He's got a lot of room. That's a touchdown, Indians. Blair Chatanier, a 20-yard run for a touchdown. Gives PNG another 6. PNG goes up 31-14. 11 minutes and 14 seconds. Blair Chatanier doing it again.
Yeah, not the last time you'll see Blair Chatanier in the end zone this season, as he will be racking up a lot throughout this season.
Blair Chatanier, 79.8 yards per game last year as a quote-unquote backup running back, which, I mean, you can only expect the numbers to go up, right? I mean, this game, Lord, he definitely has over 80, but
most definitely. I know his yards per carry was definitely up there with Isaiah Wynn.
Kale Cropper's snap was good, and Guidry's hold was better. Fernando De Leon's and PNG now up 32-14. Welcome back inside the booth here at Klein Memorial Stadium here in Klein, Texas. PNG kicking it back off after getting another 7. They lead 32-14, 11 minutes, 14 seconds, and a sizable 3-score lead for the Indians. They got some room to play with here heading into the 11-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Kick return made by Justin Craven. Gets up to about the 48-yard line, still on the Klein Memorial side, or Klein Oak side of the field. And 52 yards to work with, so another great field position. Let's just see if they can convert here and get some 6 of their own.
Yeah, they've had great field position this whole entire game. Just most possessions haven't been able to convert and use that field position.
PNG doing an outstanding job once it gets past the 50-yard line and just taking over on the defensive side, getting stops left and right for the PNG side of ball. Osrorio gets the snap, takes it himself on the read option, met in the backfield, breaks a tackle or two, gets up to the PNG 49-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 7 from that spot.
Read option decided to keep it. It'll be a gain of 3 yards. We'll go in favor of Klein Oak.
A great 3-yard gain right there by Osroyo, making something out of almost nothing. But Jackson Winfrey there to make a tackle. 2nd and 7 now from the 49. 2 running backs in the backfield. Osroyo hands it off to Rhodes. Rhodes to the outside, has a hole up the middle, but smacked down around the 40. It'll be enough for a first down, but there is a flag on the play.
I want to talk about how great this Indian Nation is, as it was probably about a 2-hour drive here from PNG, and the stands are just filled as the Indianettes always do a great job. The cheer, Indian Spirit, G Crew, the band, everybody's a great contributor into why PNG is who they are.
The holding call calls back the Indians about 10 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 17, it looks like, from the 41-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. 2 running backs in the backfield. Going to be number 7, Owen Rigel, and number 5, Micah Rhodes. Osroyo gets the snap, looks downfield for Rigel, but pass broken up by Cooper Benwall. Almost intercepted by Ryder McLeod, but incomplete.
Great job. Will be about a 3rd and 17 here from the Klein Oak 40-yard line. Excuse me, 41-yard line.
3rd and 17 from the 41. 4 receivers as Rigel moves to the outside as a receiver. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far. Micah Rhodes still the lone back to Osrio's right. Osrio looks downfield to the left on the comeback. Throws it way deep. Gino Ramirez almost there for the interceptions, but lets it land, making probably the right decision here now that the Panthers have to punt it. 4th and 17. They will send out the punt group.
Great job. High snap. Just try to get it out. Even if it doesn't go in your favor, make sure you get it out of bounds. Let your team punt the ball.
It's like Panthers will punt it. Like PNG is definitely prepared for a fake here, as Panthers doing a little bit more communication than they normally have. It's going to be number 39, Luke Gibson, back deep to punt for the Panthers. No fake. Luke Gibson punts it away. Good punt. Fair catch made at the 22-yard line. A great job by PNG's defense. Only at 9 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. PNG leads 32-14.
Ball will be spotted on the 22-yard line. First down, 10, Indian.
PNG's offense makes their way back onto the field with 1 receiver to the near side, 1 to the far. Jamon, the running back, behind Bailey in the pistol formation. Bailey hands it off to Jamon, just met in the backfield by multiple Panther defenders. They try to bring down Jamon after the whistle, but Jamon was not going down.
Looked like maybe PNG offensive line missed a tackle. You don't see that a lot, but it'll be about a loss of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 20-yard line.
Maybe a little mistake there by the Indians, but nothing to worry about, as there is a change on the field. Brayson Lofton, the center now for the Indians, and left guard Ace Reeves. Bailey under center, hard count, nobody jumps. Looks to the side for the play. Lone receiver to the near side, London Nunley, and to the far, Trent Ketchum. Tight ends Carter Burton and Jaden Matute. PNG will use their first timeout of the second half. 9 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the half.
Hard work, dedication, and perseverance are instrumental in reaching success on the athletic field. Please help in supporting the efforts of all the athletes participating tonight. And remember, that sportsmanship is something that should be practiced at all times.
And we're back here at Klein Memorial Stadium here in Klein, Texas. But before we get back to the drive, I'll let you hear a score update from my friend Clayton Profit.
As we hear Lake Creek falling pretty short here, 52-13. Magnolia is in the lead at Huntsville at Brenham. They took the lead 21-18 Huntsville over Brenham, and at Lumberton, Nederland is winning 34-0 against Lumberton.
The crosstown rivals putting it on Lumberton, so to speak, 34-0. Great job by the Bulldogs so far. Bailey under center, motions Nunley and hands it off to Henry. Henry right back up the middle, still up, pushing for more, but gets brought down around the 26-yard line. Big gain of 7 right there by the sophomore running back. It'll be a 3rd and 5 from the 26.
Always great to see our fellow classmates out there. Ace Reeves, Tyson Henry on the offensive side. On the defensive side, Ryder McLeod and Joseph Malvo will be the 2027 graduating class.
And we're back here at Klein Memorial Stadium after a little timeout there. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. 32-14, PNG's leading it. It'll be a 3rd and 6 from the 26-yard line.
All PNG's going to do is just hand it off to their running backs, let them get the first downs.
Nunley motion further out to the right side. Bailey rolls out to the right side, sees Nunley downfield. He's open. Bailey's pass on the money. That's London Nunley with a big 33-yard or 31-yard catch right there. Huge first down on the other side of the field, but looks like the play is going to get brought back for a holding call on the offensive line.
Very unfortunate. I was just talking about how PNG is probably going to run the ball, and they pull out that trick. Definitely a money ball by Connor Bailey, and a great job by London Nunley getting open, but they will call it back.
Great pass right there by Connor Bailey on the money, but holding call brings it back by Aaron Wolford. Going to set him back 10 yards. A 3rd and 15 now for the Indians. Two receivers on the field, both to the far side. That's Nunley and Ketchum. The running back, Tyson Henry, to Bailey's left. PG going to let the clock run down a little bit. Around 8 minutes, 15 seconds now in the fourth quarter. I think PNG is probably just going to run this one, as there's no really going for a first down unless they are. We'll see what they can do here. Bailey gets a snap and hands it off to Henry. Henry up the middle, got a hole. Great run right there of about 6 yards. It's going to set him back to the original line of scrimmage, a 4th and 10. And here comes the punt unit for the Indians.
PNG not getting that first down, but Tyson Henry, sophomore, looking very promising in this game. A lot of great runs for around 5-6 yards per carry.
Tyson Henry indeed a great game so far, as him and Jamon have shown both themselves a great promise for a Isaiah Wynn filler, I guess you could say, a more of a speed back instead of a power back in Blair Chatanier. And even Tyson Henry showing good promise in the power type of running back, you know, keeping up during the play and not being brought down easily. As London Nunley with another great punt gets out of bounds all the way at the Klein Oak 35-yard line.
Definitely a great punt. Pinning them back into the 35. He probably punted it from the 15-yard line.
About a 60-yard punt right there by London Nunley. I mean, that's crazy talk, but a new set of downs for the Panthers now. As you can see already on the field, they're going to be moving as fast as possible, trying to catch the PNG defense off guard. You'll see a quick tempo offense here for the last 7 minutes of the game that they can't have the ball. 2 receivers to the near side and 2 to the far as Rio, the quarterback, and Rhodes, the running back, to his left. As Rio hands it off to Rhodes. Rhodes at the outside, met by Mason Winchell. Makes a miss, though. Gets the outside. There's nobody out there. That is going to be, and makes another guy miss. And makes another one miss. That's Micah Rhodes.
Oh, my God.
Just made 6 PNG defenders miss.
I mean, he made the PNG defense look silly right there.
Outstanding run right there by Micah Rhodes. 2 penalties on the field, though. They're going to call holding on the offense. That brings that great run all the way back.
I mean, that was awesome just to watch, even though it's going to be called back. Probably broke 7 tackles on that play as they'll sub out some of the PNG defense. Just on a big play, they're going to give them a little break, maybe about 2 or 3 plays, try to get them back out there.
Absolutely insane run by the freshman running back, Micah Rhodes. 3 offers already. This is his first game of high school football, and he already has 3 offers from group of 4 schools, or Power 4 schools. A great job right there by Micah Rhodes, just absolutely putting the PNG defense in a blender right there. Reset of 1st and 10 from the, looks to be the 35-yard line.
As the refs, I think they'll take some time to talk it over. Not sure what they're talking over. But we'll see, and we'll resume this game.
6 minutes, 53 seconds left to go after Rio gets it out, and it's picked off. That's Zane Newby finding his way to the ball and getting the interception. It's PNG ball now. After an insanely good run by Micah Rhodes, a holding call that sets him back, Zane Newby switches the momentum and puts this game to ice. It's 32-14, 6 minutes, 46 seconds, and PNG leads 32-14.
Zane Newby doing a great job being subbed onto the field after that long play, doing the best that he can on that one play that he gets in, and with that interception should seal the deal here with PNG being up 3 possessions with 6 minutes, 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Zane Newby with an insane grab there on after a crazy run by Micah Rhodes. It's PNG ball now, and PNG looks to milk the clock down as far as possible. 6 minutes, 46 seconds left to go. Could get it down to 3 minutes after this drive, so we'll see what we can do with that. A long drive, what PNG's hoping for here. 2 tight ends attached to both tackles. Bailey hands it off to Jamone. Jamone found a hole up the middle. A good run of about 6 will get him up to the 29-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Indians.
Jamone and Henry will be these late game backs here when PNG is up 2-3 possessions, as we'll give Blair Chatanier a little rest.
It's going to be very important for guys like Blair Chatanier, which takes a workload off of him a little bit after having to be the guy for most of the game. As you've seen, PNG's running it, just like we predicted. And having guys like Tyson Henry and Abel Jamone will be very important for Blair. 2 tight ends attached to both tackles again and hands it off to Jamone again. And Jamone gets up to the 26-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 2. Looks like there is a flag on the play. It'll be an official timeout.
This will be 3rd and short here for the PNG offense. Getting this first down will get them about another minute off the clock if they just run the ball, maybe even 2.
Third down, 1, Indians.
3rd down and 1 here for the Indians offense. Abel Jamon still the running back for the Indians. We'll see if he can't get a yard or so to get a new set of downs here. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Jamon. Jamon right at the middle, breaks the tackle in the backfield and dives up to the 18. 1st down, Indians.
Great job moving the chains here, taking more time off the clock. As usually, if that would have been last year, it would have been Isaiah Wynn with that play. It's probably his favorite play, and we would always get about 5-6 yards, maybe even break one for a touchdown.
Great run there by Jamon, and now goes in Tyson Henry. The receivers on the field is Nunley to the near and Cormier to the fall. Tight ends are Burton and looks to be Jada Matute. O-line, Jackson Christian from left to right. Jackson Christian, Brayson Lofton, Mikey Wood, Parker Ferris, and Aaron Wolford. Tyson Henry gets the ball, gets it to the outside, brought down around the 10-yard line, just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1 now for the Indians.
As I don't believe London was looking for the ball to go his way as he kind of gave up on the play, and Tyson just runs right into his back. But that was a very great run by Tyson, about 8 yards. We'll bring him just short of inside the 10. We'll be at an 11-yard line.
Same formation here for the Indians, more than likely. The 2 receivers on the field, both 1 to the far and 1 to the near. 2 tight ends stay the same, attached to both tackles, and the running back still Tyson Henry. Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Henry again. Henry tries to get out to the outside, but goes back inside of the tackles for a 1st down. Indians. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
See if Tyson Henry looks like he will stay onto the field here. Maybe we'll see Tyson Henry get into the end zone on this drive.
Looks like some Klein Oak corners getting a little chippy towards the end of the game, but London Nunley not budging at all, staying within himself and knowing what the score is. 1 receiver to the near side and 1 to the far. The same formation here for the Indians and the same running back, Tyson Henry. At 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. And Bailey gets the snap, hands it off to Henry. Henry gets up to about the 3. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
You're talking about London Nunley, the cornerback's talking to him as, I mean, he's the one that has 2 touchdowns this game. He should be the one talking, but definitely keeping it to himself.
Like Vincent Cormier is going to come to the near side. Oh, looks like him and Nunley are both going to go to the far side. And Henry stays a running back. Be looking for that halfback stretch over here towards us.
Yeah, definitely pull the cornerbacks away from the play.
Saw this earlier in the game, but could also see a rollout here close if they want to pass. And they are going to do that halfback stretch to Henry. Henry goes up the middle. That's a touchdown. Indian Tyson Henry, his first varsity touchdown, gets PNG another 6. 38-14, PNG lead.
Great to see Tyson Henry in the end zone. As we was talking about earlier, he's our fellow classmate, 2027. He is a sophomore, and that will be his first varsity touchdown of his career. Definitely not the last, as he will be scoring a lot more this year.
Great run right there by Tyson Henry. Probably a great moment for him, his first varsity touchdown. 38-14, PNG. Low snap by Cropper, good hold by Guidry, and the kick is good. Fernando De Leon executing on all of his kicks so far tonight. PNG goes up 39-14 here at Klein ISD Stadium in Klein, Texas.
High school students and parents, we would like to on behalf of Klein Oak High School students and parents, we would like to thank Dr. John Paul Schubert at Houston Methodist Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Willowbrook
And before we get back into play, we will send it down to the sideline to our friend Marquis Gasson.
Some of the photos at tonight. And more on Facebook or the photo galleries on IndianPress.com. Back to you, Caden.
Thank you, Marquis. And, you know, some great photos by our photography team. They work very hard. I would say just as hard as us. I mean, they're in the classroom every single day doing their thing. All the people, photo 1, 2, and 3, a wide spread of people on the field tonight. And, I mean, we have to thank people like Mike, Mr. Tobias. He's done everything to get this Indian Press organization just absolutely blown up in the past couple years. We appreciate everything he's done for us and everything he's done for anybody else. Fernando De Leon on to kick for the Indians. A line drive kick. Caught at the 20 by Craven. It's going to be Corey Freeman on the return. He's going to break the tackle and then breaks more tackles, gets all the way up to the 6-yard line before he's eventually brought down by Fernando De Leon.
Looks like P&G got a hold of him about the 45-yard line, and he makes it all the way to the other 35. Great return, setting Klein Oak here. Only 2 minutes left.
Cortland Guillory on the return there for the Panthers, and Fernando De Leon, the kicker, for the tackle there for the Indians. Martin Osrio gets the snap, steps back, middle of the field, downfield now, sees his receiver open in the end zone, almost catches it in the end zone, but drops it. A magnificent effort there by number 14, Caden Dolezal.
Like Caden was saying, it's a great effort. Try to get that touchdown play. Maybe just a little too hard on the ball.
Just a little bit overthrown there, but the Panthers looking to do the same thing here on second down from the same spot as he handed off here to Micah Rhodes. Micah Rhodes breaking tackles and getting to the outside around the 15-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And we'll step aside for a timeout.
Officials timeout.
And we're back at it here at Klein ISD Stadium here in Klein, Texas. First and 10 here for the Panthers as Rio has two receivers to the near side and two to the far. Looks downfield, left side of the field, has a guy in the end zone. Throws it up and nowhere close to his intended target. It's going to be number 81, Sebastian Thurman.
Yeah, definitely overthrown there as he was wide open, maybe other guy 5 yards from him, but definitely had a chance to get that touchdown. As we hear war chant going, it's probably the best thing to hear when you're on the football field.
Second down and 10 Osrio gets it out to his receiver and looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass to the far side. We'll mark it down a incompletion. It's going to be 3rd and 10 from the same spot at the PNG 25. Two receivers to the near side and two to the far. The running back Berger to Osrio's right. Osrio gets the snap and hands it off to Berger. Berger right up the middle has a hole. Brought down right before the 15 at the 17. A gain of about 6 will set up a 4th and 4 at the 17-yard line.
4th and 4 looks like Klein Oak will bring out the field goal unit.
Tackle made by number 12, Zane Newby, coming in from the corner spot to bring him down with the help of Jackson Winfrey. Looks like number 32, Walker Patrick, on to kick for the Panthers. Good snap, good hold. The kick by Patrick is good. That puts up another 3 for the Panthers. 34-17 now. PNG leads with with 51 seconds left to go.
Luke Gibson, number 39, the kick for the Panthers.
Catch made by London Nunley at the 22-yard line.
Number 11 with the fair catch.
Fair catch will mark them at the 25 on the left hash to start off.
Looks like PNG will probably just kneel it out here with 51 seconds remaining.
51 seconds and more than likely no plan of using a timeout here for the Klein Oak side. We'll send in the backup unit.
As we'll see, freshman Jude Golke looks like at quarterback.
Excuse me, freshman or quarterback's going to be Dawson Guidry here for the Indians. Dawson Guidry hands it off to Naquin. Caden Naquin right up the middle, gets up to the 29-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 and a 2nd and 6 now for the Indians. Looks like Kobe Como, the receiver to the near side, and the receiver to the far, Ethan Moss. Or Cameron Wilson to the far side. Guidry gets the snap, hands it off to Naquin. Naquin met in the backfield by some Klein Oak defenders, and it'll be a loss of 1.
As they'll let the clock run out.
And the clock runs down to 0 here at Klein ISD Stadium. PNG starts them off 1-0 on the way to another trip to Jerry's World. First week gets a win versus Klein Oak. The Klein Oak Panthers 39-17. And before we go, players of the game. Clayton, start them off.
On the offensive side, I'm going to have to go with London Nunley, doing a great job getting open, getting those 2 touchdowns. As we all know, him and Connor Bailey's connection is outstanding from last year. And moving on to this year, hopefully it'll be better. And on the defensive side, I'm going to have to go with Mason Winchell, doing a great job always heads up in the game. And with that interception, and as we all know, he is the hype man of the defense. Even if something goes wrong, he's always there to pick his teammates up. As we'll move the mic here to Julius McDaniel, Caden Lunsford for his players of the game.
For the offensive side, I say it's got to be Fernando De Leon. Fernando De Leon, absolutely perfect kicking today, so great job by him and the special teams unit executing on at full capacity today. And on the defensive side, I would say Zane Newby getting in the game and getting a very, very important pick. And for the last ones of the night, we'll hand it to our great friend, Julius McDaniel.
For offense, I'm going to give it to Tyson Henry. Did a good job today. Defensive side, I'm giving it to Jackson Doyle with 2 picks. Really good job today.
Thank you, Julius, and thank you, Julius, today for being a great job on the scoreboard. We'd like to thank our cameramen, Kaysen and Riley Batson, doing their job as best as they could, and we appreciate every single one of you for tuning in to Week 1. We will come back next week at home at Beaumont United, for our Week 2 non-district matchup. We will see you next week, and we appreciate every single one of you. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.